Hello, beautiful soul. This is Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my weekly Ascension Oracle reading. And this builds on my monthly Ascension update, so you can take a look at that on my website. And this will build on every week we're going to be doing this, okay? It's to help you on your Ascension path. We're all on this beautiful journey together. And this is for the week of January 15th to 21st, 2024. And a reminder that this year's theme is the year of reaping and realization. We definitely have a root chakra focus this year where we're really anchoring our purpose and who we are into our root chakra. So much change is going on in our lives and in our body as a result. So again, we've got lots going on this year. However, for this month, we're focusing on the fourth chakra, and that's the lover and the magical child. And I've got the lover here. We're working with joy and emotional courage and love and forgiveness. Lots of forgiveness going on this month. We're processing a lot in our hearts, a lot of the past, and so that we can move back into infinite possibilities and joyful awe. Definitely need that, I'm sure. And we are learning to really trust ourselves and life again this month so that we can move into healthier relationships, okay? Really clearing rapidly, opening our hearts wider and deeper, and learning to hone our boundaries and preparing for a DNA upgrade. And for those of you that have been following me, you know that I go through the DNA upgrades as we go through them. And this one that's coming in February is the DNA 1 to 6. So if you want to know what that is about, I will be talking about it next week, but also you can look on my website under Ascension Essences and it'll be there. So this week, what you're working with. Okay, now, we have a second chakra focus, we've got a fourth chakra, and we got 6, 7, and 11. So we've got lots starting to shift this week versus last week. And you may be noticing that in yourself. The second chakra is starting to clear quite a bit. I definitely felt that starting a couple of days ago. And the sagebrush, which is this one here, it's upside down, which means we're knee deep in this going. It can be very intense. And we are clearing in that second chakra. And this is all about co-creation and transformation, purification and detoxing. So you may be doing a little more detoxing, feeling that down in that second chakra area. And you're detoxing anything that keeps you or distracts you from your soul's purpose. Okay, so the energies are really readying you for connecting to that higher self, for moving into that DNA upgrade that will be coming through the coding through from the cosmic forces. So we move into February, and so it's preparing you for that in a bigger way. We also have Zinnia showing up this week, which is telling us as it's part of the magical child. It showed up last week as well. If you remember, I pulled it again today as I was doing this. And it's as well, you're really shifting more perspective in you. You may find your mood is shifting or going up and down still. And you're releasing stagnant energy, any rigid perspectives from your past that are blocking you from joy. So all that past emotion that happened to you that you may have tucked away has been coming up, particularly over the last couple of weeks as we had all those solar flares. And the universe is saying you've got to get rid of all of that. It needs to clear before you can move into more heart-centeredness as you move forward in your life and learning to live through the heart and prepare for this DNA upgrade, okay? And as we move into our sixth chakra this week, there's 2 in the sixth chakra, Fairy Bell and Viburnum, that showed up. And both of those are part of the sage archetype. So this is a week to really, with Fairy Bell, as it says, be really aware of any thought patterns that are keeping you stuck, any circular feeling or rumination. So make sure if you're ruminating about the past, ruminating about certain things, that you pop those and try to clear your mind. Really work with meditating, clearing the mind to hear messages or intuition, not going around and around in your head. You know, as I always say, you should be listening above your head, not in around your head. So hopefully that helps. They call that analysis paralysis, right? Or I call it sometimes mental masturbation. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but I do tell my clients that you have to stop doing that. So that's part of, right, we have to start really listening and not being in our head all the time. And so we're being asked to work with that this week. So that prepares us for this DNA upgrade. and very much allows us to move beyond this illusion of control and we're going to be cleared and cleared as we go through this process so that we can move back into consulting the heart, really, because that's why we're moving into this new age, new earth that we're moving into. This is all about living through the heart, okay? With how we live and how we are with each other. So again, versus the head, right? And that's how we access our inner guidance. So practice sensing into your body this week, okay? Instead of being in your head, and just really feeling things. How do things feel? And hearing your own truth so you can move forward with clarity and confidence. And viburnum, as part of the sage, also supports that, because it helps you move past anxiety and self-doubt and insecurity about what lies ahead. So you may be worried about what's for you, what's happening for you as you're moving forward. It may be new things that are happening, but you're still having some anxiety about it. But just know that you're being supported so that you can handle it. You're capable. You're going to be successful. Okay, so just keep listening to your own heartful truth so that you can move forward with clarity and confidence. And then we also have the 7th chakra active this week in us. This is spotted coral root showing up. And this is about a spiritual shift happening. We're preparing for that. So you're getting higher consciousness coming in, and sudden shifts and changes are coming in through those higher chakras. And there's also the 11th showing up here, which again will come down into the lower chakras. It will come into our life, okay? So you may be seeing some changes happening already, and that are maybe taking you out of your comfort zone, or you're having a hard time trusting as you're moving forward. But know that this is occurring for you and is preparing you for this sense of higher consciousness that's coming in and new possibilities, okay? So, and that shows up as well with ginger. It's the 11th. That's part of the sorceress archetype. Okay, creating your reality, living in your true self. So trust that you are going to discern the right decisions for you, that the decisions you're making now are going to be the right ones for yourself going forward. And they may not feel familiar, they may not feel safe, but know that it's going to be okay, okay? Especially if those decisions fill you with warmth and joy and a sense of divine connection, that you really feel connected to how that feels. So that is the reading for this week. And overall, as I said, we have a root chakra focus this year. And as Dandelion says, feel the fear and do it anyway. That's what you're being asked to do as you move through this week and this year. Okay, so I hope that helps. And I'm sending you a galaxy of love. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if this resonates. And I will see you next week.